So, hi everyone, welcome back to your online class again. And today is 23rd, 2020. You are going to study the new lesson 4. Watch this and not that. Okay, so before moving to this lesson, teacher would like you to see what you have learned so far, everyone. This is some, good word, everyone. If you can remember it and you can apply it, I think that it's quite good. The word picture, the word like spectator, astonish, okay, coach, comparison, inspire, capable, and disability. Okay, another one about the grammar here, everyone, like where and when. We use it as a relative adverb. Relative adverb with where we show about the place, and relative adverb with when we show about the times. Okay, the times or period of time or duration of times. Okay, let's move to our lesson today, everyone. Alright, so let's see the introduction to our lesson today. So at the end of this lesson 4, you will be able to talk about the inspiration of various movie, and also you also can describe about appealing about book and movie. Okay, the vocabulary here we have like the word drone, the word like tragedy, disaster, exotic, exhaustion, devoted, survival, determined, loss and trust. Teacher would like to pick up one vocabulary like the word drown. Okay, drown. Drown it refer to being an action that unable to swim and die under the waters. Okay, how about tragedy, everyone? Tragedy just describes an event in stories in a movie. Okay, for tragedy. How about disaster? Disaster refer to a huge, okay, damage from the natural or from the science. Okay, exotic and exhaustion and other word like the word anyway, you will be able to understand about the passive modal. Previously you have learned only about the modal verb. Okay, but in this lesson you will study about the passive modal. Wow, very good. Okay, so go to the warm-up question here, everyone. So teacher would like you to open your book on page 74. Okay, and you have to respond this 4 question. Like, how would you feel if you had to move to a new country as teenager? Okay, number 2, why do you think that P doesn't let tiger drown? Number 3, how can people learn to trust one another? If number 4, if you've read the book or seen the movie, do you think that P stories is believable? If you've done neither, would you like it too? Okay, so without stress, with this question, you can go through the listening and answer the question. Okay. Okay, this is about the authentic text. Okay, read and listen to the movie plot summary. You will see the brief note. You will see here, everyone. Okay, like the Life of P was adapted from the novel by Jan Martel. Critics praise the movie for accurately representing the book. You also have to learn like the word turf, like TARP. A turf is a large piece of plastics which waters cannot go through and which used to protect things. Another one, life jacket. Life jacket refers to the type of clothes or the piece of equipment that you wear to help you float if you fall into water. So when you go to the sea, you don't know how to swim. You go to the river, you don't know how to swim. You can wear life jacket. Okay. So now it's time for you to listen to the tracks 20. Listen carefully, then go back to the question on page 74 and answer by yourself. Okay. Let's get started, everyone.
Track 20. The Life of Pi is a movie about love, loss, and courage. It opens with a man named Pi Patel telling a journalist his incredible childhood story of survival. It starts in India.
Okay, maybe the audio has problems, so the teacher would like to read for you. The Life of Pi is a movie about love, loss, and courage. Love, loss, and courage. It opened with a man named P. Patel telling a journalist his incredible childhood stories of survival. It started in India, where P father owned a zoo of exotic animals. When P is 16, his father decided, to move the family to Canada, where they will sell the animal and start a new life. During their voyage to across the ocean, disaster strike. A storm sink their boat, and P barely managed to survive on a lifeboat. A zebra, an orangutan, and a hyena also managed to escape the lifeboat with P. In a state of exhaustion and deep sadness from the tragedies of losing his family, before asleep that night with the animals. Within a couple of days, the hyena killed the orangutan and zebra, and then try to kill P before it can attack him. However, a Bengal tiger appeared from beneath a turf in a lifeboat and killed the hyena. Instead of attacking P, the tiger goes back under the turf. P tie some life jacket to the end of the boat where he will be safe, from the tiger. A few days later, P watches the tiger fishing in the ocean. When the tiger can't get back into the boat, the boy considered letting it drown. But instead he saved it. Determined to survive, P must gain the tiger's trust. The movie continued to follow the peers as they gain respect for each other, and P become devoted to the tiger, become devoted, fall in love like Key. At the point of P's stories, both the journalist and the audience start to wonder whether he is being honest. The whole story might have been invented, or there could be another side of the tale that P does not want to share. As he finished his story, we learn that things may not be what they seem, and there may be an entirely different version of even. Watch it to decide which version you believe. Okay, so you also can go back to this type of the question and try to answer it. Okay, everyone. Okay, so now it come to the end of your first section today, everyone. See you again in the second section. Goodbye.